Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Bertemu lagi kita dalam video kali ini pada 11 Disember 2016, minggu yang ke-11 kita bersama. I think there'll be 3 more weeks before I'll shut down my shutter lah. Alright, because coming January then you have to strategize for 2007. I mean so to 2017. You have to allocate your capital and make your fund strategy for the year. Okay, so hopefully I'll be inshallah be producing some videos lah every now and then to help you out to understand the market. And one thing that you have to understand, this is a long lengthy process lah. You don't expect to be a professional trader overnight in few months lah. Okay, so that's why I've been trying to guide you or lead you to the right path. Yang apa langkah-langkah yang you boleh ambil that you can take action on your own lah. Okay, so at least you have some guidance. Of course I cannot be helping like holding your hand forever, so you have to be courageous and take the action take the necessary action. So if you have anything that you're not sure ke, then you can ask me, no problem. Okay, so minggu ni the next coming week is the FOMC week. Alright, let me just bring that up. Okay, hari, I think it was hari Rabu lewat Rabu malam or pagi, then we have the Fed interest rate decision lah. Alright, so market expect Fed to increase interest rate by 25 basis point. That's why you see a dollar rally all this while. And as kita dah belajar sebelum ni that market behave act on expectation. So that's why it's already past the fact. So that's why we have to look forward. Okay. And kalau kita tengok pada so this is the economic calendar, but before that let's go to the COT ending December 6 last week. So yang ni publish on Friday and on December 6 Tuesday last week. So kalau you tengok dekat sini, the highlight is more bullish on crude oil, bearish on Japanese yen. Dan kalau you tengok dekat sini pun memang traders have been selling. So of course this is future market. Traders have been selling for contract ending, for contract December contract. So this one safe haven yen has been sold off, dan sekarang ni net short. So maknanya trader jual yen lah. So they expecting so risk is basically on, you can say that. And then sekarang pun kalau you tengok demand in the Aussie dollar, I mean it's still positive lah. Alright, so because this is a commodity currency on top of another proxy for gold dan juga China economy. And then kalau you tengok dekat Kiwi sini, dia net short. Alright, but there is still demand for Kiwi because of the higher yield currency, as well as Brazil real yang offer better interest rate or yield compared to other currencies. And then kita tengok oil memang dah net long and I think bila you tengok COT is a lot better if you compare with the previous week lah. So let me just bring that up. Okay, this is some of the work that I'm doing right now. Okay, so you kena compare COT. This is yang ending December 6, and then this was the week before lah, November 29. So kalau you tengok dekat sini, bila you compare, right, euro net short dia dah kurang. Of course lah, you can see in the change ni kan. Alright, so basically there is a profit taking. And then okay, and then let's take a look at Aussie. So yen of course lah. So you make a comparison between this week and then the week before lah. Then you can see the trend. Otherwise you cannot see, very difficult lah. Okay, so let's go to Aussie. Kalau tengok Aussie, previously were net long 25, and then dia dah kurang lah. Maybe because of profit taking, but there is still demand. Aussie is quite resilient. The only thing that will burn down Aussie is either because of risk sentiment is off, ataupun some market crash happen, ada geopolitical situation, itu saja. Because dia is well supported by gold demand juga Aussie. Okay, so kalau you tengok oil pun dia memang bertambah lah. There is people keep buying oil because of the OPEC drama and all that lah. Alright. So tapi dalam case ni I nak pay special attention to Australian dollar, because I know that many people trade Australian dollar, and then Australian dollar ni pun is a good pair kalau you trade, because for one thing dia active during Asian session dan juga European as well as US session. So if you live in the GMT +8 or in the surrounding time zone, Aussie dollar is not bad of a pick lah. Okay. Euro pun okay, pound pun okay. It just like, depends on what is your favorite pair. So you have to have your favorite pair lah, euro ke pound yen. It's really up to you, and that your favorite pair is gonna be very subjective, and it's really depend on your personality. Okay, so because what we do in the market is actually we are trading our personality. That's why ada orang buy, ada orang sell. That's why people have different views, so there is no such thing as one correct view for all. So it really depends on your personality and how you see the market. Okay, so anyway, let's take a look at Aussie lah. Okay, let's choose Aussie. So the most important now is you learn the concept behind this currency pair, and you apply it to other currency pair lah, boleh juga. Okay, alright, so next kita dah tengok market sentiment daripada COT ni, Commitment of Traders. Then we go to the economic calendar. Okay, and then we see that coming up week, of course FOMC is going to be a big decision making for the market lah. Alright, and before I jump to that, so let's take a look at, kalau you tengok Aussie tak ada really strong high impact event except for Monday on China punya industrial production, and even then we do not expect any change. So kalau katakan number ni on Monday screw up, then most likely Aussie gonna have a sell off lah. Sorry. Okay, and then after that you tengok Wednesday pun dollar, or maybe here lah kot Wednesday unemployment change for the Aussie, and also Kiwi, kita tengok ada GDP there. So you boleh katakan we have a light calendar for Aussie dollar. So okay, so basically we're expecting it's a light calendar for the Aussie, and then with the FOMC coming on Wednesday, early Thursday morning for we living in the GMT +8 lah. Okay, dan kalau kita tengok pada Fed Watch tool ni, the CME group, memang market is really pricing in 94.9% hike on the 14 December punya meeting, which is next week lah, this coming week. Okay, dan kalau kita nak tengok next meeting in February, so this is a market expectation, what's the probability, what market is thinking coming up from the Feds lah. Okay, so you can take a look and check this website out lah, cmegroup.com. Okay, so next, okay, selepas daripada you tengok sini, and then next I want to share with you, you take a look at the futures market. You can go to this website. I think we have done this before kan. So kalau you nak tengok sentiment pun senang je sebenarnya, it's not really that difficult. Kalau you tengok sini Australian dollar, you can go to futures, and then you can go to currency sini, and then you can choose the currency lah, Australian dollar. Okay, this is future contract for future delivery. This is the cash or spot market lah. Okay, so kalau you tengok daripada sini, you tengok this is spot market, and then this is the delivery price for December, 74.50 level. And then kalau you tengok moving into March, dia every 3 months punya contract. For March we expect price around 74.40 level. So daripada sini sebenarnya you boleh tengok sentiment that people expecting a lower Australian dollar value relative to the dollar lah, the US dollar. Okay, you tengok, nampak kan dia menurun. So that's how you'll be able to tell the sentiment for a particular instrument lah. Okay, the same thing also kalau you tengok pada euro. Okay, so or any other currency. Okay, I don't want to jump here then there. Let's try to stick with the Aussie. And then so bila dah nampak ni semua, so basically you can form a bias lah. Okay, but you cannot get married with this bias because market can change. Market is very fickle. It can change in a fraction of a second because something happened somewhere, you know. So you have to be agile lah. Okay. So okay, bila you dah nampak ni, you basically saying that okay, I'm going to sell Australian dollar. Now the next question is, where do I sell and at what point do I exit if I'm wrong? Okay, so last week, okay, let me just bring up the option barrier. So last week option barrier for Friday on the 9th, strike price was heavy at 7.73, handle around 2 billion contract expiring there. And of course lah, kita tak pergilah situ because that is if you look at the charts, I think lebih daripada at that point in time is 7.450 kan. So 7.3, that is already like what, 150 pips, and Aussie doesn't move that much in a day. So of course quite impossible dia akan pergi situ on that Friday kan. But so simply said, some people make money lah. Okay, they exercise their call option, they have the right to buy at 73, and then they settle and the market at that point in time is 74.50 for example. So they make about apa tu, sekata 50 pips punya ni kan. So about 1 cent for every Australian dollar, 1.5 cent macam tu. So itu satu Australian dollar. Kalau you ada 1000 kali 1 sen setengah, then you get the value lah. Okay, so right, so so we already speak about that. Ini pun dah cerita juga. So next thing is to look at the chart. Okay, let's bring up the chart back. Okay, so now coming up Monday, what should you do? Of course, you tadi dah tengok data China semua tu, what is expect, and then you look at your technical. So this is one of a price action chart, one of my favorite price action chart lah. One of my favorite because I also favor bar chart because using the price closing price kan. But anyway, I want to share with you another simple strategy that you can use. Tak payah pening-pening kepala. You use a Renko chart. Okay, because Renko chart is measuring the price irrespective of the time. So dalam case ni kalau you tengok bearish lah. Okay, this is I think about 10 pips into, so you can set this up. So dia akan measure based on close price, berapa banyak price dah move. So if you say you are a price action trader, then you should use Renko chart ataupun Kagi. So dalam case ni you tengok this one is 4 hour, and then this is 1 hour, and then this is 15 minute. You boleh nampak kat sini lah. Okay, or there over there also can see also. Okay, so yang ni kalau you tengok, so dia dah bagi signal untuk sell. Ini guna Renko memang very simple. I'm telling you. Now don't get me wrong, taklah pula maksud you takkan ada loss. Okay, that one you really have to capture in your mind. So bila dia bagi signal sell macam ni, sell lah. Apa yang susahnya kan, dia dah bagi tanda ni, you sell lah. Of course you have to know at what point you mesti exit lah. So dalam case ni you tengok 4 hour, bila you nak sell, currently price is 74.50 level kan. So now you must exit, since this is based on close price as well, how much price has moved. So you exit dekat 75. Now memang akan ada spike lah, apa-apa macam balas semua bagai. So that's why sometimes you have to sometimes you have to open your stop untuk mengelakkan you daripada kena spike. That's the reality lah, I'm telling you. So maybe orang kata, oh tak letak stop, tak ni. Not necessarily. As long as you know what you are doing. Memang, I mean, we all have losses. Okay, but this is the reality of what is happening in the market. It's really up to you whether you want to believe it or not, or you want to see it for yourself. The journey is yours. Okay, so kalau you nak letak hard stop, maybe 75.10 or 75.25, and then you know that actually if Renko bar ni reach a certain level, for example dia dah sampai sini, close dekat sini kan, maybe you have to get ready to cut your losses lah. Alright, so most likely if the bar dah turn macam ni ni 1 hour. Okay, so maybe ada 1 hour bar dia dah close dekat sampai sini, maknanya price close above 75, then maybe you kena cut loss lah. Okay, so because closing price is where the professionals or the institution make the deal, close the deal. That's why it's called close. And so that's why we use a lot of reference to the closing price. Okay, so dalam case ni simple je tadi kan. So you akan sell, maybe Monday open you tengok dekat mana, but you know your stop loss is going to be somewhere around 75. So if you want to put use stop on close boleh juga, if you want to put hard stop pun boleh juga. But then you already know in this reference 74.50 you ada lebih kurang 50 pip risk. Okay, then you time you punya position size relative to your account size lah. Okay, and then so that will be 50 pip risk, and then you punya reward. Okay, best system always take 1 to 2 risk reward. So that this is one of a challenge lah, even for people who've been trading for quite some time. That's gonna be a challenge. Sebab kenapa? Bila you ambil 1-2, you rugi, katakanlah you ada 3 trade. Okay, 2 trade you rugi, 1 lagi you untung, you let the profit run of course. You dah cover 2 losses yang tadi tu. So katakanlah you punya risk 50 pip kan, and then you took 3 trades. Katakanlah 2 tadi tu rugi sebelum ni, so how much you lose? 100 pip kan, 1 pip darab lah dengan you punya. Of course this why lot sizing ni is very important. You kena ambil consistent lot size, and then you only increase your lot size when your account size increase. Tak boleh sekejap 0.1, sekejap 0.2. You have to be consistent with respect to the percentage of your account. Mungkin okay, kena relative to the account size lah. So maybe sometimes yes you can take 0.1, and then because of the maybe dalam case contohnya 0.1 50 pip, kalau yang ambil tu that is like $50 punya risk kan. So relative to your account size, berapa persen that will be lah. So kalau katakan risk tu 25 pips, then maybe you can take more lah kan. True lah also that you know you don't have to be consistent lah in that sense. Like kalau every time kena ambil position, always 0.1, no, not necessarily lah. So okay, so that is a little bit advanced topic, but to discipline yourself as a start, as a new trader, you kena ambil position size yang consistent lah. Okay, and then after that once you learn the rope, then you boleh increase you punya position size. Okay, so simple je, dia punya exit dekat 73.50 or dekat or when the bar is turning blue lah, kalau you nak buat macam tu. But just make sure, so dalam case ni tadi you punya exit dekat 73.50 lah kan, 74.50. So 100 pip ke bawah is 73.50. So because your risk was 50, so you tak you 70.50 somewhere here tu. So somewhere here lah. Okay, so simple je sebenarnya. So kalau you start to see all of this thing, it's actually simple. It's really not that difficult. Now simple does not necessarily mean easy. Dia simple, tapi sometimes oleh kerana kita tak ada disiplin to follow the process. Now that's the word, discipline. We have to have the discipline to follow the process every single day. Macam tu. So kalau katakan you decided to be a day trader kan, maybe currently you have a job, you want to be a day trader, maybe malam ke kan balik kerja, maybe from sebab sekarang pun dah daylight saving time, so maybe New York punya 9 pagi dah kita punya Malaysia GMT 8 10 malam kan. So then you can allocate maybe a couple of hours 10 to midnight untuk GMT plus 8 punya time untuk you trade lah. And you have to allocate on a daily basis at least 1 hour. And the most important thing is to be consistent in your effort. You kena consistent. Memanglah sometimes susah nak consistent kan. Istiqamah ni kata orang lebih besar daripada karamah. So but you have to do it, because if you really want what you want, then you have to be willing to do what it takes to get what you want. Alright, so I hope this video helped you out. If you have any question, feel free to reach out to me. Then of course lah, bila you dah buat ni, then you execute lah dekat you punya platform and whatever platform you ni, C-Trader ke, Limax ke, whichever, or MT4 ke, whatever broker that you are using to execute your order lah. Alright, so repeat that process every single day kalau you nak jadi day trader. Okay, you maybe trade US session. Alright, okay then, till next video, thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.